know. We should bring your wife in here. I think people want to talk.
Oh, yeah, sure.
When you talk medical stuff, do you talk medical to her? And is she like...
Not really. Because she's on some of these... We're doing these little streaming things right now where people are asking medical questions. And her response to always is, how do you know so much?
That's what I'm saying. Because I imagine being her when I'm listening to you. I'm like, how does this motherfucker know this much? How are you keeping your brain healthy?
It's thousands of years of training. The training is crazy. But I will tell you that I've had a very unique experience because I was working both in psychiatric hospital and in medical hospital at the same time and sort of carrying on two careers and seeing lots of things. Like there's nothing I haven't seen. And so I feel like that kind of experience is not... that's why I want to kind of give it back now. I just want to answer people's questions because there aren't a lot of young physicians trained with all that anymore.
No.
And it's bothering me.
Well, I just think there aren't a lot of people made like you anymore. Like people that give a shit. You intrinsically care about people.
I guess so, because I noticed a lot of them are like, 5 o'clock, got to get out of here.
Yeah.
It's like, that I don't understand at all.
No.
Our thing was like, that's what we dig in. Let's plan to stay here till midnight. Here we go.
Yeah. You're a good American.
Thank you.
You're a solid citizen.
Thank you. Speaking of which, you wanted to ask me about the political run?
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you going to run for president?
Zero. None.
Why?
No. So because I was talking about how mobilized I am emotionally by our homeless, all of our problems in California. California's a goddamn mess. And I was on Corolla's podcast and I was sort of musing about it. So, I think I'm in Schiff's district. Maybe I ought to run against Schiff. I just brought that out. Well, the Hill calls me. You need to do an interview. And I don't do print interviews because they always distort everything you say. You realize how fake news is when they read a story about you.
Oh, yeah.
Because
it's completely wrong.
So I said, look, you transcribe what I say, I'll do it because I'm going to say something very clearly to you that I am not running for Congress. She did it. God bless her. I really appreciated that. And then 5 other outlets distorted every word that she put down. It was a great study in fake news. It was really incredible.
Yes.
And every other outlet was, he's running.
Yeah.
Even though the article was about how I am not running.
You're not running. I wish you would, though.
But I was in Sacramento a couple days ago, gave a talk, and
well, weren't you in the White House? Didn't you talk to Trumpy?
Help with them. Yeah, they're getting. No, I did a little bit with him, but mostly his smart people that I'm trying. They were really trying to
about the homelessness stuff.
They're interested.
What do we have to do, Drew? Tell me.
We really want to get into this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I see these people. Okay. It's an epidemic.
We have
LA.
billions of dollars. We have billions of dollars. We can't touch these people. The laws prevent us from doing.
We can't touch these people physically. You're saying
you can't get near
Literally.
them. You can't treat them. You
Why?
Can't, unless they say, "I need help. I need help." As soon as they say, "I'm fine. I don't want anything." 90% of drug addicts don't get treatment. Do you know why? 80% of the 90% say, "I don't need it. Why would I? I'm fine. Relax." Schizophrenia, bipolar, and drug addiction causes something called anosognosia, which is a block in the ability to see it's a block of insight. They can't see what's happening to them. They can't see their illness. So they're whatever, everything's fine. Relax, leave me alone. And if you can't, and now the law in California privileges anosognosia. If you have anosognosia from dementia, well, now we have to treat you.
Right. Why is that?
Because we're idiots.
Yeah.
Because we should have the same approach to any brain disease.
100%.
If your brain isn't working, that blocks your ability to understand what's happening to you and you deteriorate, we need to help you. And believe me, when they get better, they're pissed that people left them deteriorate on the streets. And the real problem is dementia never gets better.
Yeah.
It can't get better. It progresses. Schizophrenia, if you get it early, they can really be helped.
Yeah.
And if you let it go a long time, it's over.
Yeah.
There's no coming back.
Well, aren't there paternal laws in California? There's a seatbelt law. There's taxes on cigarettes. Why can't we?
We were just up there. There's something called Senate Bill 640. Call your congressman, your state officials, which was they brought family members up there saying, please expand the definition of gravely disabled so we can get a conservatorship and bring our loved ones home. We have money. We have doctors. We have a place for them to live and eat. F you. Get out of here. That's what the state Senate said. Get out of here.
Interesting.
And so SB 640, everybody, that needs to be passed. We need to expand gravely disabled. We need to expand conservatorships. We need to modify Prop 47 so my drug addict patients aren't so happy here coming and using because we made that legal now essentially here. The drug addiction is you just can use. I mean, look in the streets. It's shooting heroin. Wherever you look, they're using. Have you been downtown lately?
No, I haven't been
boy,
in forever.
it's just wide open in the streets.
Oh dear.
And then we have to find some kind of environment for care. We have to some sort of.
Where's that?
Well, we're gonna have to build them. We need more psychiatric beds. We've got the money to do it. We just have to do it.
So why are they all? Why are they so? Why is it so visible right now? Like, why is that?
It's because they don't belong in the prison either, and
Right.
they've now spilled out of the prison onto the streets. It all started way back with a guy named Robert Felix that convinced President Kennedy to pass the Community Mental Health Act, which closed down all the state hospitals, and no provisions were made for what to do with the people. So they ended up in the nursing homes, the prisons, the streets, and dead. And now we decided they don't belong in the prisons, but they don't.
Yeah, they
and
don't.
they got them out of the prisons, and no
Right.
no plan for what to do with them. Let them die in the streets. We're losing 3 a day in California, 1 every other day in Sacramento. If this were some other disease state, can you imagine?
I know.
It'd be an outrage.
I know.
This is a brain disease.
It's a mental illness problem.
100%.
A lot of people think it's a homelessness
No.
is like a laziness. It's like
Oh,
these people
no,
are
no, no,
not
no.
lazy.
Brain
They're
disease.
mentally ill.
Brain diseases.
Yes,
and
it's
they need
untreated.
help, and the fact that we don't treat. We're the only Washington, Oregon, California, only 3 states in any country, in any place in the world where they don't treat mental illness.
Bananas.
It's weird.
It's bananas.
Yeah, it's bananas, exactly. So anyway, I don't want to get too far down.
No,
that road,
I'm
but
glad we're talking about
it's
it. You're
interesting
the
stuff.
only friend I have smart enough to talk about this stuff.
Well, it drives me crazy. As a physician, I'm watching people die in the streets, and I can't stand it. I know exactly what to do. I know exactly how they can thrive, and it's literally, you can't imagine that feeling, because
bet.
I spent 30 years dealing with this population. I've treated them forever.
So we just need to open up psych wards and put them.
We need to have. I think we're gonna have to have some sort of community-based, with a centralized treatment center with community and vocational rehab and some sort of meaningful cultural existence for them. Not the old hospitals,
Right?
of
No,
yore,
I know.
But we need to have these treatment environments, and
Yeah.
we've got 100,000 of them we need to deal with. And some of them are going to need chronic custodial care, and they're not going to be able to leave.
Yeah.
A lot of them, not a lot of them, but a significant percentage. And then what are we going to do with, up in Sacramento, they told me 90% are using meth. 90%.
Ooh, and that's a good drug. That's what makes people
Happy and smiley.
run to the
and-
police,
Yeah.
light their hair on fire.
They actually-
Basically, you're talking about content creators for your mom's house. So I don't want to lose that demographic at all.
Okay.